So there's natural synchronicity, there's choreographed, and there's imagined, which means that something either naturally flows, something is worked out in order to flow, or something just is choosing to function and be present alongside each other, and it actually just doesn't. Therefore, it's imagined. Some people just naturally flow well together as far as their personalities are concerned, not their choreographed personalities, not their created images, not their projected person, but their true person, true people, the true person at the core. People just function well. They just flow together. Like, man, these people are just made like items that just blend peanut butter and jelly. And then there are some people who have interesting factors, good ingredients. They get together, they see the good in each other, and they're like, why not? Let's just give it a go. Let's, why not? And they work together until they find a way to make things blend together and mix together well as they can stand it, or that works for them in some way. And then there's just the imagined flow, which means that you really don't work well together. You're really not naturally flowing and functioning together by your true, authentic personalities, whether one person is naturally flowing in their true personality and the other isn't. And we're just imagining that this can somehow work. Some people actually live by a projection in their mind, an imagined image that is not their true self and their true person. And that is someone that no one can truly get along with long term if you're being your true, authentic self. And so you can learn in relationships that you can be with someone for a lengthy or long enough period of time and realize that you are really not dealing with the true person, as far as them being their true selves completely, letting you see their self, their vulnerabilities, their true selves, and all that lies in there. And they've just been projecting an image and believing an image for themselves, projecting it in the relationship, living by it, getting you or wanting you to buy into it. And collectively, you're not dealing with the true people. It's a representation and a real person. That has got to be the most frustrating or the most disappointing combination when you get to that realization part and you realize people are not what they pretend to be. And personalities are sometimes created, but they're not true to who a person is. And you can know a person for a relationship. I'm related to you. I grew up with you. You're my sister, my brother, my son, my daughter. But I don't know you intimately, romantically, because in one capacity, you're just being who you are in this environment. And there's nothing required of you but to just be. And then in another environment, you're expected to perform all these roles and functions. And now I know you, the person that's dealing with you in that place, romantically, usually, intimately, knows you as a provider, a husband, a wife, a partner, and you see all the other stuff. And when it's time to show up in one way or the other way, you get, the hidden places internally. And it's funny because things happen in life and people say, well, that's not my brother, that's not my sister. My sister, my mother, she would never do that. Do you know your mother in that capacity? Do you know your brother in that capacity? Have you ever been his girlfriend or his wife versus his mother or his sister? Have you ever been the on the other side of a relationship? Nope. You can only be someone's sister if you're their sister. You can only be someone's mother if you're their mother. You can only be someone's father if you're their father. But man, if you are in an intimate relationship romantically, that's when all the sides show up. And that's when you don't realize exactly what it is until you hit a certain point. And that's the reality check. And, you can just eliminate, I say eliminate, but you can almost not count in embarrassment and humiliation, because we're all people and we're all trying to grow and learn, and well, the ones of us who are willing to participate. But people are more than what you know them as, more than what you know them to be. They're not just the sweet relative that functions a certain way in the family. The darkness hidden in people usually comes out in intimate relationships where the relationship becomes the mirror and you get to see you on the other side of another person, truly. And I'm telling you, that mirror can make you run. It can make you face it. It can make you scared. It can cause any reaction in you. If you've been hiding, you're probably going to run. If you've been honest, you're probably going to own it, face it, admit to it, and either continue in your ways or work on it. But I can tell you that personality types, well, I'm not saying personality types, persons and who you are at your core, you either work well together, you naturally synchronize like you were just made for one another. And sometimes people just work it out and work on it and work it out until it starts working out. And other times people are just biding time and surviving and imagining this connection that's not really truly connecting. So the more honest you are with yourself, the more honest you will be with other people. And I really see the reason and the purpose of the extension of relationships beyond kinship. We would never probably deal as much, become, develop, grow, and learn if we didn't have intimate relationships, because intimate relationships reveal the intimate parts of us. Amen.